Down on the Farm. I'm your host, Larry Marble. Thanks so much for joining us today on one of our 14 affiliate stations. We're brought to you proudly each and every day by D&D Farm and Ranch. That's ddtexasoutfitters.com. Neighbor, let's take a look at the movement of our commodities. A quiet corn market saw corn trade both sides and end essentially unchanged for the day. Soybeans and wheat managed to improve. Beans up 6, KC wheat up 4 by the bushel. U.S. export corn values are competitive in the world, and competing supplies have dwindled in South America, so there is more optimism that U.S. corn exports will be a positive going forward. USDA reported the fourth overnight flash sale in as many days of 14.7 million bushels to an unknown destination, making the total this week of 31.4 million bushels. The weekly export sales report, that's from 12/1 through 12/7, was a positive for corn at 55.8 million bushels. New export milo sales for the past week were 5.4 million bushels. Corpus Christi's Public Elevator in Archer Daniels Midland is open for milo trucks this week, 7 a.m. to 2:45. Timco Houston will be open today around 11 a.m. Anderson's Houston is open for day unloading of trucks 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. For help marketing your grains, trust our friend and longtime supporter since 1998. John Tuggle has provided us our corn, bean, and wheat reports. Tell him thank you if you see him. Do business with him each and every time you can. 361-852-5207. Tuggle & Company, Corpus, John Tuggle. We're on the line with Jody Fry, producers in Cargyle, San Angelo. They sell them on Thursday. How was the cattle sale, Jody Fry?
Market was good, 680 head day, but we had that weather change. A reminder, that was the last cattle sale for 2023. The first cattle sale will be on January the 4th. Better quality steers, 400 to 600 pounds, from $2 all the way up to a high of near $290, mostly $220 to $250. Better quality heifers, 400 to 600 pounds, $185 all the way up to a high of $250, mostly $210 to $225. Slaughter cows, average to high yielding, 73 to 87. Still some of those highest yielding slaughter cows, 88 to 96. Thin or very low yielding cows, including some of the longhorn cows, from 55 to 70. Slaughter bulls, average to high yielding, from 88 to $1. Just a few of those highest yielding slaughter bulls today, from 103 to a high of 111. Bred cows, had one group of young to solid mouth heavy bred cows, black and black white face. That group brought $18.50. We'll be off for 2 weeks on the cattle. Now, we do have a sheep and goat sale this coming Tuesday, expecting a good market. We've had a lot of inquiry from the buyers. Benny actually knows of several big deals of sheep that are coming for Tuesday sale. They're actually coming over the weekend.
We couldn't run into another 2-day sale, could we?
I don't think so. Now, that would be almost unheard of. A 2-day sale in December is pretty uncommon. I've been there for almost 32 years, and I'm not saying it hadn't happened, but it doesn't. That's more like a May, June, July event right there.
Right. Well, we're one finger down on the hand of counting the 2-day sales because we had that one this week, so it can happen.
That's right.
Jody, tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
You bet. We'll be there at the office, 325-653-3371. My mobile phone's 234-7895.
Neighbor, let's take a look at the movement of meats nationwide. USDA says the national pork carcass cutout value 29 stronger at 84.22. Estimated hog slaughter for the week 1.425 million head, down from the 1.458 million last week. As we look toward the beef side of the meat equation, we'll continue to look toward boxed beef values. Wholesale boxed beef prices for Thursday: choice 63 weaker at $291.01. Select was up by 8 at $259.29. Federal slaughter estimated at 380,000 head for the week through Wednesday, up 4K. As we look toward the USDA confirmation of light cash activity, 167 to 168 on Thursday. Neighbor, there's your meat moves. We are on the line with Russell Heller, Lexington Livestock Commission Company, getting ready for the Saturday sale. Russell, what do you see in the alleyway?
Yes, sir. We got some good cows in today, about 75 of them. They're mostly 4 and 5 year olds, or 16 pair, and the rest are probably 5 to 8 months bred.
Good. What breed are they?
They're mostly black and a few black bodies.
Well, good deal. Sounds like a great start. Any line on calves or yearlings?
Yes, I do. One man's going to have 50 and 2 other ones going to have around 20 apiece.
Well, it sounds like you can have a good sale. Of course, I believe this would be the last sale.
Yes, sir, it is. We'll have this one, then skip 2 weeks for Christmas and New Year's.
Well, y'all have a good one. We'll speak to you on Monday just to see how good it was. In the meantime, tell these folks out and down on the farm country how to get a hold of you.
Yes, sir, you can get me on my cell, and that number is 979-820-7002.
We appreciate you, Russell. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Larry.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Neighbor, I want to remind you about my friends Stephen and Terry Lehman at Lehman Pipe and Cattle. They've got used sucker rod in 5/8, 3/4, 7/8, and 1 inch, and they've got used oil fill pipe, the #1 structural, straight, no holes, splits, or heavy scale, 2 3/8, 2 7/8, 3.5, 4.5, 5.5, 6 5/8, 7 5/8, 10 3/4, and 16 and 24-inch diameters. Also, from time to time, they see some #2 pipe available at a reduced price. Truckload discounts and delivery also available. They also have cattle guards. They make them from 10-foot wide to 30-foot wide, depending on the customer's needs and wants, with or without wings or cross gates. Also, the heavy-duty concrete beams to set them on. Stephen and Terry Lehman, Lehman Pipe and Cattle. Email them at lehmanpipe@gmail.com or call Stephen at 979-966-3447 or Terry at 979-820-8155. That's Stephen and Terry Lehman, Lehman Pipe and Cattle. We are on the line with Leroy Kruger. Leroy, you said you got some rain.
Yeah, we got about a half inch here yesterday on my oat field, so that makes me feel pretty good. Old Josh up there in Panhandle, he got down there at your alma mater over there.
Yeah.
He's 2.5 over, and he was just tickled on them wheat fields, so that'll help everybody get some cattle out. So
Oh, yeah.
it's all pretty good.
Oh, yeah. South Plains, Texas, that much rain, you'll think God's coming back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, how about the bull business?
Oh, it's been pretty fair. We sold some of them big stout Horn Hereford bulls we got in here the other week. They're gone. We got a few other bulls here. You know, we got some really good Charolais bulls, you know, coming 2-year-old bulls weighing, you know, that 1,800, and some good Angus and Red Angus, and they've got a few Horn Herefords, a few Pole Herefords, and a Simmental or two amongst the troops. But we got a really good set of inventory, and we'll be around all through the holidays. And man, he's a slide one in there somewhere, so we can sure help him.
Well, good deal. Tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
Larry, they can catch me on the mobile at 830-570-0660.
Leroy, enjoy your weekend and the holiday.
You bet. We'll talk to you. Thank you. Y'all too.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
We're on the line with Kenny Mingus, Milam County Livestock Auction. Cameron, Kenny, how is the Friday sale looking Thursday night?
Shaping up pretty good, Larry. You know, we've got our end of the year annual Christmas special. We're tagging on about 1832. I don't even know. I hadn't checked, but I guess out of that mix, we're going to have 700-800 cows. Lots of fancy replacement females in them. Quality's really deep. It's some of the deepest quality that we've had in a long time. Lots of good bred heifers. Got some good pairs. Got some really stout bulls to go home with. So we're excited about it. It's always a challenge to put these things on, but when you get it together and you get into the cattle and you really like them, it makes it a little easy.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. How about the regular consignments for the sale?
You know, we're probably going to have 800 calves, something like that, maybe 1,000. I guess we'll have 2,000 or 2,100, you know, something like that altogether. And the quality's pretty good on the calves.
Good.
You know, been a lot of small drive-ins.
Right.
You know, but as a rule, the quality's good.
Good.
And, you know, I think it'll be a great way to end the year.
Well, good. We make our living on every calf that comes through there and try to get him sold for the best price possible for the customer. Can you tell everybody how to get a hold of you?
You bet. Catch us at the office at 254-697-6697. Follow us on our webpage at MilamCountyLivestockAuction.com or catch us on Facebook. We have majority of these animals posted out there. If we can assist you in any way, do not hesitate to call us.
I will call you on Monday and just see how well they sold. Thank you, Kenny.
Thank you, Larry. Have a great weekend.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Neighbor, I'd like to remind you about George Weichel and the good folks at Wholesale Steel, San Antonio Steel. Heavy-duty lifetime warranty on their cattle panel. The standard duty panel also. Heavy-duty and standard-duty pasture gates. They're a new Preferred dealer, and they'll beat anybody's prices on the Preferred products. They've got Stay Tight 50 and Stay Tough fencing both. Cattle work in pens. They've got 2 Texas locations. They've got the San Antonio store. Call 210-624-2000. Or the Hearn Bryan College Station store, 979-280-6100. Now remember, that Hearn location is off Highway 6, and the San Antonio location is there off Texas 16. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, Fridays and Saturdays, 8 to 4. You can find them on the web at wholesalesteel.com. wholesalesteelbcs.com. Of course, that's the San Antonio store. Or wholesalesteelbcs.com. And that's the Bryan College Station Hearn store. Oh, and by the way, tell George Weichel that Larry Marble sent you. We're on the line with Klein Spear, Southwest Livestock Exchange. Uvalde. Klein, how was your cattle sale?
Well, Larry, we had just over 550 heads a day. Packer cows and bulls I thought sold fully steady, and the calves and yearlings I thought were steadied maybe $4 higher than last week. Got along pretty good there. Those choice steers, $1.65 to $2.15, and those lightweights, $2 to $2.80. Choice heifers, $1.85 to $2.10, and those lightweights, $2 to $2.60. Crossbred steers, $1.65 to $2, and those lightweights, $1.90 to $2.50. Crossbred heifers, $1.70 to $2.05, and the lightweights, $1.75 to $2.40. Stocker cows, $95 to $1.15. Those Packer bulls, $95 to $1.17. Those breaker cows, $90 to $1.03. Those cutters and canners, $72 to $87. And those Shelly cows, $30 to $55. Didn't have any pairs this week. Had some bred cows. They brought 900 up to 1,400. So got along pretty good today.
Good. What is our holiday schedule, Klein?
We'll have a sheep and goat sale next Tuesday and a cattle sale next Thursday on the 21st, and that'll be the last sale of the year. And we'll be back on January the 4th with a cattle sale.
Tell everybody how to contact you.
Give us a call at the office, 830-278-5621. My cell phone, 830-591-3241.
We appreciate you, Klein. Thank you.
Thank you, Larry.
Bye-bye. I'm Larry Marble from Down on the Farm. We're at the kitchen table, and our guest today is Stephen from D&D, and you're bringing us some Preferred information, aren't you?
Yes, sir, Larry. So the boss ordered one too many truckloads of stuff from Preferred this morning, and I'm going to go ahead and offer 10% off all Preferred panels and squeeze chutes exclusively to Down on the Farm listeners while supplies last.
Down on the Farm listeners, you need to get in on this action. How much percentage?
10%.
Get on down to D&D right now. Stephen, tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
You can reach me at 830-379-7340, and I'm at extension 160.
We're on the line with Rodney Butler Thursday night, getting ready for a Friday sale. How many noses have you counted so far, Rodney?
Oh, we're going to be a lot shorter than last week. We're only tagging on 2 1/4 today, so we'll probably have about 350 tomorrow, I guess. Just a handful of cows, not very many cows. Got some good calves up there to sell. Got some Bremer heifers, too. They're weighing probably around that 450, 500, and some Bremer steers also in there. So we're going to have some good calves to sell tomorrow, sir.
Good, and this will be the last one before the holiday?
This will be the last sale. We'll come back January the 5th.
Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Rodney Butler.
All right. Y'all can reach me here at Sale Barn, 361-358-1727, or call me on my mobile, 645-5002.
We will touch base with you Monday and see how those sold.
Sounds good. Take care.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Neighbor, did you know, combined with the truss department, insulation department, and millworks department, just 3 of the departments there at MG Building Materials, they've got the ability to deliver an entire building package from a single supplier. They are truly your one-stop shop. They have 5 locations around South and Central Texas. Let's count them down right quick. Pleasanton, Kerrville, San Antonio, Corpus Christi, and Uvalde. MG Building Materials, your one-stop shop. MGBuildingMaterials.com. We're on the line with Carl Herman, Caldwell Livestock Commission Company. It's Thursday. That means we're finished with our Wednesday sale. Carl, how did it go?
You know, we had a really good sale yesterday. Had over 900 head for 131 consigners and 42 buyers on the steady calf market and cow market. We had 125 cows and bulls yesterday. Slaughter bulls 40 to 110. Slaughter cows 40 to 110. Slaughter bulls 85 to 115. Stocker cows 800 to 1450, and pairs 1200 to 1750. On the calf side, on the steers, 2 to 3 weight steers brought 265 to 340. 3 to 4 weights 267 to 340. 4 to 5 weight steers brought 250 to 295. 5 to 6 weights, $220 to $280. 6 to 7 weights, $2 to $242, and the 7 to 8 weight steers, $185 to $2. On the heifer side, 2 to 3 weight heifers, $250 to $335. 3 to 4 weights, $240 to $320. 4 to 5 weight heifers, $235 to $275. 5 to 6 weights, $210 to $255. 6 to 7 weight heifers, $2 to $212, and didn't have any big 7 to 8 weight heifers. So overall, really had a good day. A lot of good cattle, more cattle than I thought we were going to get yesterday. So that's always a good thing.
It is.
So we are not having a sale next week, the next 2 weeks. So our next sale will be January the 3rd.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Carl Herman.
Okay, my number is 979-820-5349. Call the barn, 567-4119. If you're in the Giddings election area, call Max Ebner at 540-8676.
We appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Larry.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Shotgun look at the grains. Corpus Milo 1061. Yellow corn to Corpus 519 1/4. Hard red winter wheat to Houston 667 1/2. Beans to Placido 1224. 77.44 against 3,537 bale of cotton. Neighbor, good day.